I don't like you.
Gold digger.
It's Amy part.
Right? Right?
Hello everyone, welcome to Square Corner, Chit Chat Corner.
Hi, it's me, Amy, and
Din.
Sorry, he doesn't have a very fancy chair because that's my chair. By the way, we are in a new setting, mainly because we're at my place.
Yeah, we at our place. So if you tune in to our live, this is the place that
You'll
see
see.
our new live host. Yeah, she's streaming over here.
Yep.
By the way, she did a very good job. I mean, she did a very good job to make it look like we have a shop over here. Kudos.
We have a shop, guys. Kidding. Anyways,
Later people keep asking when we open the shop. You tell them they have a shop then.
at MCOP Mall every weekend. Anyways, today we'll be talking about relationships.
Yeah,
Yes.
relationship. I
Although
think,
it's not about the technology part, the relationship part.
yeah, so the girl over there, you can comment also later, tell us your story also, because I think Amy have a lot of story compared to mine. She have a lot to tell you and a lot to share you about her experience, her relationship, her exes and everything.
Let me ask the first question first.
Okay.
What do you think a relationship is?
A relationship is a bond between two people. Is that doesn't matter if you are family is considered a relationship. Between a friend also is considered a relationship. With your significant other, it's also considered a relationship. If you hate someone, that's also considered as a relationship. Of
Really?
course, yeah. It's like a rivalry kind of relationship. It's a bond you have with someone, doesn't mean what kind of circumstances, either brotherly way, husband and wife way, something like that. Relationship is, for me, the way I understand it, is the bond with someone. Doesn't matter it's good or bad, that relationship for me is the bond that you have with someone.
That's very true. I never think of it that way actually. To me, when someone say relationship, right, I'll probably ask the first thing is relationship between me and who. So I will ask that way rather than just straight away answer.
For me, I think it as that way lah.
The most general way.
Yeah, mine
So-
is more general, I think.
Yeah, your one is more general. My one is more specific. So if you ask me, what is your relationship between me and him? My best friend and my business partner and my punching bag. Let's just say my relationship with Eddie. That's my brother. A lot of people know I call my boyfriend as Mr. Boyfriend or Blackbeard. That's relationship between me and him is like boyfriend girlfriend. That's how I see relationship as lah. But I don't think I will have a relationship with someone I don't like.
Like I said, it's a bond between someone. Even you don't like with someone, hubungan tu adalah satu benda yang menghubungkan you dengan someone else. Even if you don't like someone, something that you don't like is the one that bond you to that someone. Like I don't like you. If you say you don't like me, then our relationship is both of us are enemies. That's how the relationship is mine. It's a bond. If we don't like each other, then our relationship is enemy. If we are friend and we really good with each other, means that our relationship is best friend. Can be put as that.
You just say you don't like me.
No, I didn't say I don't like you. I just said if.
You just say you don't like me, guys.
I didn't say that. Please edit that part out. I don't like you. I don't like you. You don't like me. Then our relationship.
How many relationships have you been in?
I have a few relationships that I have been in. If you want to conclude the one that I have during study day, I would say the safe thing is more than 3. It's more than 3. More than 3.
How many?
It's more than 3. There's
How many first?
how many? I have more than 3 here.
Count.
You want me to count?
Yeah.
Around 6 or 7. 7 agree. So it's not that much. I think Amy have a lot of story compared to mine. Yeah, but mine is like, if you want to talk about the long relationship, of course I have 1 or 2 only lah. The rest is just very short. Total lah. Yeah.
Because for me also it's the same. I only had 3 exes, but the third ex, I don't think I want to count him as an ex either. Like that, I will only have 2 ex.
Okay, if you said she asking me relationship, right? If you said love relationship, yeah, I have around 7 exactly. I cannot say around 7 because I might end up hurting you guys if my exes see this. But exactly 7.
Normally we'll be curious, right? Why they become an ex? rather than, start walking the path together with you. This one is just me being an auntie asking like why your relationship failed. Do you realize is it on your side or is it on the other person's side? Of course, if the exes see this, you have your side to mention, right? Go ahead, write down, no problem.
I hope you guys don't see this. When I was young, every time I go to break up, I always blame my exes. But as you grow old and you see back and you try to be more mature. I don't say I'm mature, but I'm trying to be more mature. The thing is, at some point you can see some of the thing that happened is actually partly is your fault also. You cannot put the blame on your exes 100%. I think my fault back then of a case on my relationship is I wasn't attentive enough. I put work above anything else, and then in the process I kinda neglected my significant other because back then, yeah, I have to work because my salary is not that much. You know, as a man lah. Sometimes most of the time when you date someone is in order to marry someone lah. I was dedicated to marry, so I work and I save money for them. But turns out while I was chasing that, I forgot that I actually neglected their feeling, because as a girl, I know that your feeling need to be validated. You always dating someone, you want that man to actually be there for you every other way. But back then, I didn't do that. Every time they look for me, I would say that I'm busy, I'm looking, and then when we end up into argument, I would say I'm busy looking money for our future whatsoever. So I think back then it's just an excuse. Like I actually can manage a time to actually make time with them also, but I make that as an excuses to not be with them. So that part I think is my fault lah. Why all my exes leave me. Mostly they have a same reason to left me, except for the one that I have with. We started as a close friend. We actually ended things up in a good term because she live in other country and I live in other country. So we decided that it cannot work out. The long distance. She's living in another country. We dated for a few years, I think, and then
few years.
Yeah.
Few years, then you guys think that really cannot.
Yeah, and then when she have to go back home over there, I mean around 1 or 2 years, something like that lah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, few years as in like 4, 5, 6
No lah.
years.
Say 1 or 2 years already before I go to the recent one. But out of all my exes, I think she was the best one.
More mature, I guess.
Yeah, more mature because she understand that I'm working hard for our future. And she understand. And then with her, I don't think that we have a lot of. I mean, to the point that I don't have any argument with her at all, because she was so understanding, and at the same time, I really do my best to understand her. So we are very peaceful. If you see your grandma and grandpa, right? Me like that is at the peaceful period that I don't argue. We just understand each other. If I say I cannot go out, she said okay. If she said she said she cannot go out, then I'm also okay. So with her I think it's the most peaceful love relationship I have. But yeah, like I said, when she have to move out to another country, then we ended things in the good way. To my surprise, even up until now, she's still my best friend. We still contacted each other.
It's the same girl that drew our first banner, right?
No. That one's another one.
Okay.
Another one.
Another artist, because he has a lot of best friends, man.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
Oh, what?
The best friend is there. I am the VIP best friend.
Yeah, she's a VIP best friend. Because I think since we're talking about relationship, all of my best friend, I think I treated her the best up until now.
My personal chef, by the way, guys.
All of my best friend.
Chauffeur, chef.
You don't see muscle man also.
Muscle man.
That's all lah. Sometimes also can be ears.
Oh yeah, I complain a lot.
I be the ears also. So out of my best friend, I think she's one of the best friend that I treat the most well, the best.
That's why I put myself in the VIP, man.
Yeah, because not a lot of best friend that I treat like that. Maybe I have 1 or 2 only. Yeah, but she's one of them lah. But the thing is, she also treat me well, although she sometimes
I scold him.
yeah, so sometimes your ears can get very warm, very hot like that, right? From the scolding, right? It's like a banana telinga. But the thing is, she treats me very well. I guess it's a going around the circle kind of relationship. I treat her better, she treat me better, and that's it lah. But for my last relationship, yeah, that one is a bit
Gold digger. Gold digger.
So the last relationship that I've been in, actually with someone also.
Lady, if you see this right, I'll fight you.
Is it-
I'll fight you in another way lah. But you know, I love all girls. Don't worry. I love all the girls. You guys are very beautiful. But girl, lady, you are one hell of a gold digger over there. And not just that. Apparently, I might have met you before.
Okay. I don't think that she watched this, but I'm hoping that she never.
If she does, I hope she does.
Okay. But the thing is, that one is a bit messy breakup between me and her. When I first met her, she said that she will be
Go
with me,
through-
go through the good time and the bad time. But I think the problem came because I think when that happened, COVID hits and I lost a job and I have to do multiple job at that time, and I think time I cannot really provide for her. I cannot provide that much for her. And then that's a thing that I have to, because that time when we started fight already, I going to depression. Like I was very depressed at that time. I have to seek professional help. I was diagnosed with something that I think she cannot accept. Although at the first that she tried to accept, but in the end she gave up to accept it.
Pretty sure she was the cause of it.
It was a very messy breakup lah. I mean the most messy breakup that I have.
Pretty sure she was the cause of it either.
The first 5 relationship I have, it was during I was young, so I wasn't mature enough to handle those kind of relationships, so we break up. And then the 6th one is the best one, and then the 7th one is the messiest one, because I think messy to the point that my parent also got involved. My parent and her parent also got involved,
Gold digger.
which is that's why I said very messy. Up until now, I don't have anyone at the moment because I think I'm still.
It's not the fact that you are still immature or anything like that. It's more on the fact that there's so limited girls that are willing to like go through thick and thin with you, go through all the good and the bad times. All they want is just a shortcut.
There's a
That's it.
saying, there's a thing that we say in Malay. Girls are tested when his man doesn't have anything, and men are tested when he have everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess if you leave me when I don't have anything, that was your test lah. Apparently you don't pass your test, so I don't.
Wow.
Wow, so I sound very petty at the moment.
Yeah. You do, bro. You do.
Okay, I didn't mean to be petty, but like I said lah, part of it is my fault, part of it I think is her fault. She also shared the blame. I cannot take all the fault by myself. My fault is like time I don't give enough attention to her. I wasn't attentive enough, and I always busy with my work and everything, and I couldn't provide enough for her. So that's why we going to that messy breakup. But that's the end of my relationship. Now we go to the best part, the juiciest part. It's Amy part.
Guys, I told you guys, I only had 3 exes. But the third ex, the last ex, I don't even think of it as a relationship at all. Okay, my first one was quite good. We actually got together like for 4 years, and because maybe he felt that I was too easy to take care.
You easy to take care?
Apparently so, because number one, I don't put on makeups.
Okay.
I don't like really dress up that well. He don't have to like, buy Coach, Louis Vuitton, all those Hermes, all those. He doesn't have to buy that. I'm good with pasar malam bag. I am that easy to take care of.
Yeah, if you met her outside, you won't find her actually carrying around a very
I wear a
branded bag.
freaking tote bag, the Pokemon free tote bag, guys.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you want to give her a tote bag, you just put a Bulbasaur over there, just find the cheaper tote bag. She will wear it anywhere.
I will make sure that Bulbasaur is safe in my hands.
Yeah. So okay lah. In that sense, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of agree to take care.
And some more, I eat like I go to, last time I was in Malacca, so there's this place like MMU Corner, and the food over there is just like what, 6 ringgit, and it's specialized for students. students. The portion is big. I'm full already from there. Don't need to bring me any fancy smashy dinner. All those are good. Mama good. But you know, I'm particular with like events, special events like anniversary, birthdays. All those I would prefer to like have a nicer setting rather than, you know, the usual setting. But my first ex thinks of me that I'm easy to take care of, probably that way. If you see this, don't worry, we're good, bro. I'm hoping for you to get married. The girl is beautiful. Good job.
So your decision to play life in hard mode actually paid off lah. Because you think like she's like a very easy one, right? And you want to go to the hard mode, right? I don't know why you want to do that, but
I mean, hear me out. They are doing quite well together.
Okay.
They are doing quite well. They are beautiful together.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
It actually paid off.
Yeah, they're actually very pretty. By the way, we broke up on a good note. No worries. The second one is just that I didn't like how he treated his mom. No offense, bro. I admire you guys. I love you guys. Like this, but you know why I broke up with you, but everyone else don't, right? So I'm just gonna say that I didn't really like how you treated your mom, but I'm pretty sure right now you treat her way much better, because the problem, the cause, the root of the cause of that problem is already gone. I'm pretty sure right now you guys are so much better, in so much better place right now. But during that time, it was a big of a no to me. I am the kind of person that see how the guy treat his mom. If he don't treat his mom nicely, it just means that it'll be 2 times for the girlfriend.
Yeah, that one I have to agree. If you cannot treat your mom, the one that give birth and sacrifice a lot for you, I don't think you can treat your significant other very well, because you cannot treat the woman who deserve your love or your attention or your kindness the most very well. So don't think about taking care of someone else's daughter.
Yeah, and also, by the way, that's not just the only reason why we broke up, but another one is mainly because probably he's too young for me. He's too young for me, and he's not thinking maturely. You know, whenever we work in the same place, by the way, whenever we end work, like 6 sharp, he closed everything already. He's already ready to go back home. And for me, 6 sharp, I'm still working whatever I can before we go back home, so that I can like make sure that all my players are happy. They don't have to, you know, disturb me for the next few hours until the working hours start again. So I always make sure that my customers are all well, then only I go off. But for him, it's different. So he used to like mention why is he not getting the promotion. He's been working there for years. Why is he not getting the promotion and everything? Meanwhile, I'm getting paid high and I'm getting more responsibilities. I kind of feel like he's not too mature enough to understand why I'm getting that amount. So that's probably one of the reasons why we broke up. So that's my second one. But we broke up on a good note. Your current girlfriend also very cute. Good for you too. Don't worry, guys. I'm not stalking them. It's just the story is there. The Instagram story is there. Just, you know, I press and watch everyone's story, including my own best friend's story. That most recent, she had a very interesting story that I messaged her. She did not reply me yet, but she had a stream. If you're watching this,
we can catch her on the stream.
Yeah, by the way, we'll put her stream over here. She's her own business owner as well. Her business is Pixel Dreams. I watch everyone's story, so they're all good. The third one is, I had 4 exes, but the third one, which is the one that I said I don't think is like, you know, considered as an ex. Or
of course, you cannot date anime character. You cannot date anime character.
Guys, don't think that I'm a weeb or anything like that. I'm dating an anime. No.
I'm sorry, because I know the story beforehand, but when I see that when she told me about the guy, I said, okay, anime character. That's why when she said about this,
not anime character, main character vibes.
Yeah, he's have this main character that I am
from anime.
Yeah,
anime punya main character.
That's why I said you cannot consider him, or you cannot date anime character.
Why I say that is because the guy is actually my best friend first. My best friend first, and you know, there's always a saying that you should be with someone who loves you more than you love the person. So I was like, okay, let's you know, give it a try, because the guy has been chasing me for like what, 7 years plus. I was just like, okay, give it a try, but it was my biggest regret. It was my biggest regret. The guy straight up was complaining about a lot of stuff. During that time, it was COVID period. So I was like depressed and I was living alone. I cannot live alone, guys. I cannot live in a place alone. I must have like a human anything as a white noise, that kind of thing. He was complaining his grandma was cooking too much lah. Then I was like, why not you just help your grandma during the time that she's cooking? Then he's like, cannot, because she'll tell me to go away, blah blah blah, all those kind of things. It's like, if you know that she'll tell you to go away, find another way to make sure she doesn't cook too much. Then another thing is when he started working, he graduated later than me, but when he started working, he was complaining that the company is giving them gaming chair and he has no space to walk to the photostat machine.
I mean, you need the Grab over there to take you to the photostat machine.
I was like, bro, you got a gaming chair and you still complain about your walking distance, your walking space to the
By the way, how big is he? How big is he?
He has a stick, by the way.
A stick You just cannot like that bro.
So bro, it's like I got annoyed. I really got annoyed, and it just made me feel like it's not really worth it to be with this guy. So after that, we did go out. Like, he got come over here. Like, we got go out, but the best we did was hold hands.
But I was think at that time, because I understand in relationship you complain to your significant other because you want to vent. They are the best person you can vent to. But I think in his case, he vent more to you than you vent to him.
I got mentioned to him already that I am no longer as the jolly person as how I was last time. Because last time he see me as a very jolly person. I no longer was that. So I told him that right now I'm not in a very good space, headspace. I gave him a heads up. Then he was like, okay. I literally drafted something like very long, kind of like quote and unquote terms and condition, all those kind of things.
Wow, you really need that in a relationship
After we broke up, right, I was hoping to still be friends with him, like mature enough to be friends. Man, the guy was like liking and all those posts about, if you love her, let her go. She will come back to you eventually. Pray for her happiness. Oh my god, I was like, bro! I actually confronted him, and then he was like, I can't help it. I'm just so sad. These past few days I've been blah blah blah. I don't forget I don't remember the whole thing, but it's just about that. The main character vibes.
So it's okay lah if you think you're a main character and probably you have another girl that still like you. You're a main character you live in your harem. For sure you can get someone else. Don't need to chase one girl only.
Go ahead, man, please. Oh my god. Bro is watching me while I live stream on Twitch. After like so long, I never streamed for a very long time. I can still see his name there, man, because I occasionally check on the who's available over there, like who's lurking and all. His name is bro, stop stalking.
I don't know lah, bro. If you want to still be friend, you just tell her you want to be friend lah.
No.
But she doesn't want, so
I am mature enough to not have all this. I am very sorry. That's why I say the third one is like, I don't consider it as a relationship because I was testing. I was just it didn't last for what, three months. By the way, I bought for him a phone because he was complaining.
Complaining about?
His phone. And he needs to get a new phone. And when he wants to get a new phone, he has to cater to his brother.
Why need to cater to his brother?
Because the unit that he's going to help his parents to fix or something like that, right, is his brother living there. And the brother don't like China products. Anything made from China. So I purposely had to find phone, give him suggestion and everything. He has not bought any single one of them and keep on complaining about his phone. So I just you know what, that I'm just gonna buy.
Then the brother is using what phone?
Samsung.
I hate to break it to you, bro, but
Right? So you can see. But the sister is actually very nice. The sister is sweet. The sister is top notch. I love you. The fourth one, the fourth ex. Oh my god, that was messy AF.
I think you can start from the start how you know this guy.
Maple story.
It's okay. We already said this episode is going to be long, ma. When I become her best friend, I think the fourth one you can make a 10 episode Korean drama into it. That's spicy. I think this best if she can tell you the whole story.
So it started off from I play private server Maple Story. I met with this one guy because I posted on forum. I posted on the forum like to recruit guildmates. This guy like wanted to join in, so let's call him Sam.
Okay.
Sam applied to like join in, and then after that he like got together with me very well, and we go out and like had a bit of drinks and everything. Then he told me, hey, I'm bringing one friend, like I'm bringing two friends, and both of them are actually legends in the server. So I was like, okay, like, I don't mind, I'm just okay, because during those timing, right, he do talk to me a lot, and I'm good with it. I'm good at listening also. He brought this guy, my ex, my fourth ex. I'm not gonna give him name. X, just X.
Okay.
X found out that I like anime, I like games and everything. So he got all weep on me, and I was like, okay, friends, girls always tend to be like, okay, it's go along with it. So went along after like I think few months of him like trying to chase me. I'm okay with that. By the way, he's a Malay. I'm a Chinese, he's a Malay. In Malaysia, by the way, if we're gonna marry, I have to convert, and I don't want that. I like to eat pork. Just saying. I love my siu yolk. So I actually told him that I won't be converting. If we got together, I won't be converting. And if we have kids, the kids will have like an option whether they want to go into Islam, they want to do whatever they want, that kind of thing. And I have the goal of having Canadian PR. I told him everything, head start, to tell him, if this is gonna go, it's like going for marriage, that kind of thing. Yada yada yada, all good. I was changing jobs, and I was also buying a house. I was also browsing for a place because my parents was like wanting me to get a place. During that time, look around, all good, and my mom got hospitalized. It was the most down period I have. Like, I'm changing my job. My mom got hospitalized, and after just like a week or two, if not mistaken, my mom passed away. My mom passed away, and I was straight up not in a good headspace. During this time, the guy is still not my boyfriend, but he was still chasing me. He was there with me for my mom's funeral. He was really doing all the things that make people feel like, oh, this guy is so good.
I mean, no offense to all the girls, but guys, they put a lot of effort at the start.
And the moment they got you, they just let go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I already got her. I don't need to put some effort
Even
anymore.
as a man, I have to admit it, from the experience that I have and from the seeing other people relationship, I don't say most men, but some men, they do put effort throughout the beginning, but in the end, when they got someone, you tend to I wouldn't say neglect, but you know those romance is not there anymore. Last time when you chase her, you give her flowers, you say, oh, you're beautiful every day, something like that. But when you got her, it's like those things is
No longer there.
no longer there. It's just
Yeah.
you living a very
Like, oh, I got a girl already. I don't need to praise her. I don't need to do anything.
no need to
much.
try hard, right? No need
Yeah.
to try hard. But I think for me, those things that you do, right? Yeah, even you're in relationship, you still say, oh, I love you every day, or you give flowers every day. Those things that can keep the relationship
Yes,
more
girls
exciting.
like all those small
Yeah.
little things that you do.
That's why I think during the sixth one we do that. So I felt like, man, don't after you
do
get the
what?
girl, don't keep putting
having
effort.
Yeah.
Don't just throw your effort just like that lah.
Yeah.
Kesian the girl also. Besides, the girls probably can do better. Still, she choose you. Be appreciative a bit.
So he was doing like all those kind of stuff, and then eventually we got together. But before my mom passed away, I got to talk to my mom about him, and then my mom was like not really interested because my mom don't want me to convert. But I haven't got the chance to tell her that I'm not planning to convert. Even if we got together, I'm not planning to convert. Sorry, Malaysian government. That's just a plan. Like, I won't get married in Malaysia. Worst come to worst, I won't get married in Malaysia. My document will be married as in like out of Malaysia. After that, I started a new job. My job was not as good. The first thing I noticed about about that job is that the head should move. That country manager, right, should not be there.
Yeah, when she said the head should move, not just someone, means that the head of department over here should move.
The country manager should not be in that position. That was my first thought. And during the whole time that she was there, right, she actually made my work harder. During the time, then my dad passed away. Few months later, my dad passed away. During the time that my dad passed away, they actually demand us to go to Vietnam for 1 month. I was like, no, I cannot go for 1 month. I have prayers to do. My batch of colleagues, they were saved by me lah. So I only go for 1 week, and then after that, during this time, I already got the ex. But then I can say that safely, my work is just so bad. I didn't really like it. At the end there, I got retrenched by that head. The saying, the moment that head no longer there, right, actually the branch was thriving so well. And I told my department head, remember what I said. That head is gone, everything will go smoothly. And it did. And they're still working right now. They're still thriving very well over here. Like all good. So I was saying that the head should be gone. But during the time that I got retrenched, I was depressed. I was actually depressed. Both my parents passed away on the same year. On the same year, I got retrenched. During this whole time, my ex was not really being supportive. And also, Sam was just being an ass.
By the way, Sam is the ex's best friend.
Yeah, Sam is ex punya best friend. And there's also another one called Q.
Q, okay.
Q is a girl, by the way.
Yeah.
Q is a girl. When I just started my job, right, my ex and Q, from morning until morning. When I say morning until morning, it means 9 in the morning until 2 to 3 in the morning. They've been together inside the call. They've been playing games together. The moment I got back home, I was like, hey, let's play Fortnite together. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. Q wants to join. I'm okay with it, At first, I tried to be friends with Q also. Q is okay at the start. I don't know what to say. But I got tell my ex that I don't really like him being with Q a lot. I don't mind being friends and everything. But not until the moment where you have to spend time from morning to morning with her almost every freaking day. That's literally like what? You're cheating with me,
Yeah, there's one more thing for it's not like you cannot have a girl best friend.
Of course, you have to talk with the girl first.
Yeah.
I would say I am in a way that I don't mind if he has a girl best friend, and I will try my best to be her friend.
Yeah.
And if that girl don't reciprocate back, that means there's something going on between them. Right?
Yeah. This is like all the drama is. Yeah. No girls will approach you with the intention of just want to be friend. You understand what I'm saying lah? Okay. So
actually got, but never mind.
But when I said right, man, when you already got significant other, right, I felt like it's not like you cannot have a girl best friend. It's just sometimes you have to sacrifice your time with them in order to be with your significant other. If put yourself in their shoes also. Let's say your girlfriend has a best friend, then she spend more time with the best friend than you. And
the best friend is a guy. Pretty sure you don't like that.
It go both way. If you don't like the same situation came to you, then
don't do the same thing.
Don't do the same. Although you will say that, oh, she just my girl best friend lah. We just friend lah. If she been with you for like 7-11 already, right? We already know what the intention lah. Even we best friend, I don't spend with her like 7-11. Sometimes I go out by myself.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
But then nowadays it's like mostly he spends his time inside the room. But working lah, both of us are like too busy working. But when we do spend time, it's like inside the car. I'm constantly nagging him on it.
Yeah, so Q, we know your intention.
In the end, while we were still together, Sam was talking shit about me. By the way, Sam, Q, another guy, and my ex, the four of them, they have a Facebook Messenger group together. So that was one day that I actually accidentally saw the message, like the message popped up. Now I was like, okay, I press in. I know the password, by the way. He's transparent with me. I know the password, so I went in. I was like, I scrolled and I saw Sam calling me something along the lines of jobless. Yes, during that time I have no job. And my ex actually went back to his hometown to clear his head. He told me at 5 a.m. to pick him up. So like I say, I am jobless. I don't mind 5 a.m. I can wake up and then just pick him up. So he overestimated. He reached like 4, and then he was messaging inside the group, and then the guy was still awake, and he called me jobless. What about that jobless? It actually hurt me that I spent a lot of time. By the way, I spent a lot of time like consoling Sam. I even tried to like get Sam together with the girl that he likes. On his birthday, by the way, trip to Terengganu. Also, you know, I brought the girl that he likes together. I've tried everything for the guy. I've been a very nice friend, man. By the way, Q, during the time that they were together, they were friends, alright. Q wasn't really playing Fortnite, by the way. I was playing Fortnite because of my ex wants to play Fortnite and has no friend. So Q quit her Final Fantasy game and played Fortnite with my ex. So during that time, I was like, okay, at first it was okay. The more I see they got together even more, right, I was like, I should start playing. That's where I got into the whole for playing the game. But it was like that lah. And by the way, for Sam to call me a jobless person, right, just saying, my ex was jobless after his contract ended. He was jobless for probably almost 5-6 months or more. So he couldn't go out. I told him it's fine, I can pay. Yeah, I can pay, it's fine. But during the time that he was jobless and all, right, I was not giving him names. I'm not calling him names. I'm not like, you know, saying that it's bad that he's jobless or anything. He was looking for a job. He was really trying very, very best. His very best. Sam was also jobless, just saying, guys. Sam, there's a period of time that he was jobless for a very long time. I've never called him any names. And the fact that he would call me this kind of name, it hurt me. I have helped them all of them, by the way, to be their best self. So in the end, Sam actually convinced my ex to break up with me. By the way, during the whole time, right, my ex was living with me and he had nowhere else to go. No other place to, like, you know, stay. Because the place where I stay is so close to his work. So end up, I told him, I give you 1 week, you find a place. That 1 week, I don't know whether he found a place or not lah, but he did go out. And during the time that we were broken up, right, I actually took care of him while he was sick. That's the... In 1 year, by the way, in 1 year, that whole thing happened. My parents passed, my ex broke up with me, I got retrenched. All happened in 1 year. In that same year, Square Corner was born. It's just that I was still depressed that we didn't work anything until like few months later. Yeah, I was a business owner during the time that Sam called me jobless. There's so many things going on. So I'm actually grateful to how I am right now, where I am right now. And my current one, he's actually he's a bit of too much for me. In the sense that he's a collector. I hate dust. He's a collector. It means equals to dust. Collector equals to dust. To me. I would say my current relationship, I'm actually very, very happy. I have my best friend as my business partner. I have my other best friend as my part of the business also. It's part of the business and has been supporting us since the start. And I have a best friend who owns her own business. I would say I'm happier as where I am right now lah. This is very long story.
We can continue on that episode.
There's no other episode. It requires me to write a whole freaking long essay. By the way, the trip to Terengganu one, right? Oh my god, my ex was... Let me give you an image. This is the table. This is Sam. This is the girl that he likes. This is my ex. This is Q. This is me. That's 5 of us. My ex, Q, and me. It's not my ex, me, and Q, you know. My ex, Q, and me. And all the food came already, right? Sam was taking all the food to give to the girl that he likes. Very normal. Then after that, when the girl already took, right, then Sam just passed to my ex. My ex just like, you know, take the food that all he wants and pass to Q.
Wow. Best friend over girlfriend.
And by the way, in front of me got no food. All the food were taken over there because Sam wants to give the girl all that he wants, all that she wants. So in front of me got no food. And I was depressed the whole time. I was so sad. I was annoyed, pissed, everything.
Can like the common thing lah. It's a basic common thing for a boyfriend or a wife or whatsoever. You get the food, you ask your wife, you ask your girlfriend first what you want to eat. That's a basic things lah. Okay, so the most basic things lah. Okay, as a man, not just a wife or husband or boyfriend. As a man lah, you have a female friend or whatsoever, just do the basic thing. What you want to eat when you go out, just offer.
Yeah, but when you see, you have like your girlfriend or your wife and your friend that is a female, prioritize your significant other, please.
Yeah. I still remember when, like I said, the 7 relationship, when we are already in the bad spot, right? Every day I still going to ask her what you want to eat today. Even though she's like,
He's single, guys.
even though she will be like scolding me because we are really not in the good spot. But one thing that I will make sure that every day I will ask her what you want to eat.
Guys, he's single. Don't worry, girls. If you think you want to get him, he's a chef, a very good cook. He cleans ish, he can drive, he's slightly clumsy but all good. And if you get him right, don't worry, I won't be the root cause of your relationship going bad. But do understand that we are business partners, so I will eventually be grilling him a lot.
That's a basic thing that when you got into a relationship for a man, just ask your significant. And it is just once a day or twice a day. I mean, the basic thing is twice a day asking what you want to eat.
Twice a day?
Twice
Wow.
or 3 times a day, because it's the most basic way to show that you care. It's not a bare minimum, it's the minimum to show that you actually care about someone. Just ask them what they want to eat. Especially when significant other, I know there's a man that like I'm a Sigma man. I don't say I love you. I don't say a sweet word.
I'm the alpha guy.
Yeah. If you are like that, then it's okay, because
We have someone who is like that, by the way.
yeah, most of men, we show how we care through our action, rarely by our words. But you can do just the bare minimum. Just go to your significant other, what you want to eat today.
Or it could do another thing, which is like your significant other likes that one particular thing. Just sometimes like 1 week or 2 week once, you just go and buy that thing and be like, hey, I got you something.
Yeah, that's the bare minimum lah.
Yeah.
I know action is one thing, but I mean like what I said, the bare minimum, ask what you want to eat, but talk something that show that you care. Say something. I know the bare minimum is how was your day. That's a bare minimum. As a guy, you just need to ask your girl how is your day, then you will get a full story without saying a lot of things.
Yeah, because girls just like to talk.
Yeah,
just like to yap.
If you get a girl who doesn't, I guess if girl doesn't talk a lot, right? But when they're comfortable with someone, they eventually will talk a lot. Because we don't live in those era anymore where girls need to be quiet, just work in the kitchen, cook for the husband or whatsoever. Girls nowadays, you are progressive, I would say.
What does you mean by progressive?
But the thing is, just need to ask her how was your day. Then the girl will tell you everything. Even got no story that day, they will make up a story from few years ago. So we'll have a story.
No lah. If you ask, okay, hear me out. If you ask like how was your day, and the girl was like, it was okay, nothing much happened. She won't purposely go and dig a story from like for a few years back or everything. No. If you want her to like keep talking more, you can just say, oh, I saw this like new shop on Instagram or TikTok, anywhere. Got this thing. Do you want to find a day to try? I'm pretty sure she'll be so hyped up, and then she'll just keep on talking about something that is related to that too. Yeah.
But the thing is, your significant other more lah. Conversation can still happen without it feel very awkward. But don't be too macho that you don't want to ask her how her day is. Show that you care lah. Because isn't that what love relationship about? Because you care about someone, you love someone. That's why play the part lah.
In a sense that when in this kind of relationship, right, I would say guys, the children themselves lah, with parents, the relationship with parents is, I would say, gratitude with parents, that you would take care of them. But the person that will be spending the rest of their life with you is someone who actually truly loves you, for you. So be nicer to your significant other lah.
And don't cheat. I'm talking to you.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that one actually cheated. Oh my god! Years! Disgusting.
냄새. 디스커스팅한 냄새가 나요. Discussing shit.
So I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, that's
what do you
it.
think? What's your idea of relationship?
And then if you got a similar story with us, you can actually share down there.
Yeah.
If you're willing to share lah.
We will open a Reddit subreddit soon, but not anytime now because we are still growing. Our podcasting is still growing.
So don't forget to press that like and subscribe button if you like our podcast, and hope we will come up next time and with more exciting topic to talk about. Because we
Yes.
talk a lot of topic that we don't actually
Record, we don't record it down either. we don't like write down.
It's just we feel like what we want to talk about that day, then we just talk about. That's the thing, that relationship between me and her, we can just, most of the time we can just talk about whatever.
Yep.
We can just talk about whatever. So whatever she think, I think about this, let's talk about it and do a podcast, and we do a podcast.
I'm a very spontaneous person. I have never given him any script, by the way.
Yeah.
Everything is really truly out of his mind, his heart.
Am I doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
At least you're not using ChatGPT to answer.
Okay, we'll see you again next time on the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.